One of the most exciting things I've ever experienced here on YouTube, and being someone that reviews tools, is actually calling out Milwaukee Tool for their Flawed Collet on the Gen2 M12 fuel impact driver. Don't get me wrong, just making a video to bust their chops wasn't what excited me, because that wasn't my goal. What I wanted was Milwaukee Tool to recognize that there was indeed a flaw and make it right, because I care about all of you, myself, and our safety, as well as our insurance premiums. Well, they indeed did make it right by making sure that those impact drivers had a pair of balls instead of a solo ball in the corner of their impact driver's collar. It's nice to see that Milwaukee Tool takes the feedback from the Very Cool Gang seriously. In case you're unaware, sometimes Milwaukee's Gen2 M12 fuel impact driver can experience the same issue, but mine's a few years old. It just so happens that Jimmy here picked up a brand new Gen2 M12 fuel impact driver, and in this video, we're going to get it unboxed and answer the question, has Milwaukee Tool fixed the M12 fuel impact driver collet? Right after this message from our sponsor, BCG Construction. If you want to help out with the channel, head on over to the merch store. You can get hats, hoodies, t-shirts. Link will be in the description below. Welcome back, everybody. But if this is your first time here, my name is Vince. It's nice to see you. We have my good friend Jimmy here today, who is notoriously a DeWalt guy, Team Yellow. My question is, Jim, why exactly have you decided to pick up an M12 fuel impact driver? Are you moving into that M12 platform, and what's the reason for it?
A couple of reasons. Well, one, I did want to get into a 12-volt line, and I did see the Milwaukee 12-volt line as being the most expansive with the most options. Two, I scored a great deal on a battery tool kit for the copper cutter through a big box retailer. And now that I had a battery, I said I might as well get some more tools. So I decided to continue down that M12 line. Another big thing that I like about the M12 impact drivers and M12 tools, as a project manager, estimator, in my role, I'm usually carrying a small bag of tools around with me to open up access panels or see behind things. So it's always handy for me to have smaller handheld tools and smaller power tools in my work bag when I'm visiting locations and sites to see what I need to do as far as takeoffs or estimating, or when I'm in the middle of managing a project.
Makes perfect sense to me. Let us know down in the comment section below. Do you run M12 tools? In what capacity do you use them?
I've run into jobs all the time where if I need to shoot a deck height because we're going in with new ceilings and I got to take an access panel down, it's always good to have a screwdriver or a multi-tool or a flashlight. And there's instances where there's panels that are screwed in that I need a quick, impact driver. It's very handy, and something that it's this small, compact, goes right in my bag with my other tools and my blueprints and stuff like that, and it's easy to take on the go.
It's lightweight, it's compact, it's powerful.
And it gets into tight spots.
It does get into tight spots. Here's the thing though, it does have a flaw, or has been flawed. At least mine has, and some of you have commented and DM'd us that sometimes your impact driver, the M12 fuel, has the same collet flaw as the M18 did. If you're unaware and you want to get up to speed on the M18 fuel impact driver flaw, you can go to this video right over here. But in case you're unaware, sometimes that quick release collet does not hold onto its driver bits or drill bits. And you can see here, even if we pull back, sometimes it does not engage that ball bearing. You'll see there, we had a push and pull, and it finally engaged. And we feel that it's a product of multiple issues: spring pressure, spring weight, also a single ball bearing in the corner of the 1/4 inch collet. But we're excited to see if this newer, I'm not gonna say model because it's the same SKU, it's the same product number, but this newer version, or this newer bought version, if they made the improvement to the M12 fuel being that they already made the improvement to the M18. You want to unbox it?
I'm excited to see what's in there. I saved this unboxing just for you guys.
We're just going to skip the fanfare of an unboxing. If you wanted to see M12 Fuel unboxed previously in a different video that goes over the weights, that measures the specs, you can go right here.
It's a nice bag.
Absolutely. But we just want to answer that question. Did they add an additional ball bearing? This kit that you got on special is even more compact than this model because
it's got the smaller battery.
It's got the smaller 2 amp hour battery. The combo kit that I purchased, my M12 Fuel, came with a hammer drill, came with this 4 amp hour battery as well as a 2 amp hour battery. You got your charger. This is the worst battery charger on the face of the earth. There's just no good reason for it. If you want to know why I'm saying that, go to this video right here. I want to see if there's any difference in the feel of the tool compared to the older model. Sometimes people believe that as a model gets a little bit older in the teethus, that sometimes the company that produces these models will sometimes start to cheap out in certain aspects, maybe the grips, the materials that they're using.
I sure hope not.
That battery insertion felt really good. Look, and see how nice it holds onto that battery? Mm-hmm. Clicks in there really nice. You have 3 speeds. You have a fastening setting as well. Battery came 2 bars of charge, so halfway charged. Nice little belt clip already installed. You don't have to install it yourself. Nice bright LED. Here, feel that.
Yeah, I love the size and the weight of these, and the ergonomics of the handle too. It just fits my hand well.
I agree.
It's perfect to just throw in my bag.
I love my 12-volt tools.
Yeah.
They're the first tools out of the truck.
This is my first 12-volt tool outside of the one that the copper cutter that I got. This is the first one that'll be like a daily driver for me though.
Put it here. I'm gonna. Can hear a little bit of an audible difference. Now, is that due to the battery charge? The state of the battery charge?
Maybe. This almost sounds quieter. I don't know if you heard the same thing. Yeah, it's the battery.
Milwaukee's not the only tool company to have a quick insert and quick release collet or quick insert collet that uses a single ball bearing for retention. They're not. Other manufacturers also use it. The difference is that Milwaukee chose with their single ball bearing collets to put that ball bearing here at the corner of that 1/4 inch collet, as opposed to putting it on the flat of the collet. We kind of felt like maybe that was an issue. But Milwaukee Tool, when they improved the M18 Fuel model, they put a second ball bearing, but those ball bearings both reside in the corners of the collet.
Why not on the flat side?
I don't know. I honestly don't know, but it works.
Yeah.
Do these newer models have an improved collet? Are there 2 ball bearings in here? And if you look at the service manual for this M12 Fuel impact driver, you will indeed see 2 3/16 ball bearings called out. I got super excited. They definitely improved it. But if you look closer at the schematic, number 10, the number is for the 3.5 millimeter ball bearing that's used in the collet itself for bit retention. Okay. And the schematic only calls out 1. And I thought, well, maybe, just maybe, it was just an older document that hasn't been updated. If you look in here, you will see that that documentation is correct. There still is only 1 ball bearing in this collet. And if you wanted to know, now you know. Let us know down in the comment section below, are you seeing any problems with bit retention with your M12 Fuel impact driver? Jimmy, we appreciate you unboxing your new tool with us.
Absolutely.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy, and you're here in the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, here, and maybe over here. See you later.